Mama Wati said today we are going to do a lot of arrest stories because during the weekend, say NPP for Tuaba na yachin krofo bebre. Mama Wati say Miracle Sabwaje yachino. Another person a yachino so Okatakyire Afrifa. Na details are ewo nechi ene hono me dia bremo. If you don't understand NPP for Tuaba. Okatakyire Afrifa ko say abato no enkoso because apparently no o say wakokota kwakoje injunction e wa abato no so nanso still na ne constituency hono abato no egusua ekoso ena police for ba ho ena trese mo ba bechi Okatakyire Afrifa ene ne nkrofobi wati ase and all that. So this is Okatakyire Afrifa's side of the story. Or then crowd aba or explaining the side of the story into no yebe kenkan na nkrofo nsem no ase. Answer na beto aso no and your first time or subscribe na click the notification bell on so. Oya na latest news bi aba on sa ebekan. This video is kindly sponsored by Corporate Logistica. Omo ye vehicle management company ewo Ghana ha. Na ejuma omo ye na very simple. Obi biara watoka edeka na mu obi se nipa kro no onye sales maneda no. Onim say most of the times ya na moboka because sales na ye ya ma no obetwa ho e de akwa ye car maintenance mesrew oba Corporate Logistica enye sa nete say o car anhia car anase sa cargo vehicles kesiye na o de share Corporate Logistica nsa omo ankasa ebepe driver maka no omo ankasa be ye car ne ho maintenance car ni insurance omo abetua na wa car ne ye ode no every month o memo aketua 2 times. For 0598022033 o yoba na onim se ni twika asakese ya Corporate Logistica ewo ho edema me sanso airtrail say menya foreign company bia omo manufacture police ne soldiers ne fire service ne immigration for omo boots what you say enti no se wo person ni omo etwetwe nkomo na oni omo eye business you can call me 0558074986 na trese oni omo Ashasiye Edili. Anyway, Yambra ansem ne so. I say press statement on the arrest of Mr. Okatakyire Afrifa Mensah. Now I say the attention of the family, legal representatives and campaign team of Mr. Okatakyire Afrifa Mensah has been drawn to widespread public concern regarding his arrest by officers of the Ashanti North Regional Police Command in the early hours of Sunday, 12 July 2026. At approximately 7:30 a.m. We wish to present the facts as presently known and to assure the public that Mr. Afrifa Mensah remains committed to the rule of law and the democratic values of the New Patriotic Party. Now, there's a background. Also, on 6 July 2026, the National Steering Committee of the New Patriotic Party, acting through the acting national chairman, formally directed the immediate suspension of Efija Setre East Constituency Executive Committee elections pending the determination of an ongoing court process. The memorandum specifically instructed that all activities relating to the elections be suspended until further notice in compliance with the orders of the court. Into Okatakyire Afrifa my background to the story. No person tremu say, Beye last week, ena NPP fo ankasa eka se ne constituency hono ye momonto abani bi na nini na ene se omo akokot asemo awoka no. I say this directive followed an order for interim injunction issued by the High Court Kumasi restraining the party and its officers from proceeding with aspects of the electoral process relating to the conduct of polling station and electoral area coordinators elections, and subsequently constituency executive election in the Efija Setre East constituency pending the determination of the substantive application before the court. In the idea way air no ena injunction na court injunction there, what it means and they say court kase adie na yema election nya dey enkoso ye stop election no and na friend court injunction, right? Court edit to me krata kase adie a wo ye men to aso and a Bruni friend injunction. Also, despite these clear directives from both the High Court and the National Steering Committee of the party, Nana Nkansa Boadu, Chief of Agric in Zema, and biological father of the sitting member of parliament, Mavis Nkansa Boadu, together with a few selected constituency officials, and with the assistance of heavily armed police and constituency electoral commission, printed their own ballot papers, manufactured constituency delegates album, and proceeded with arrangements to conduct the suspended constituency elections on Sunday morning. It was a party in Pennyfor say about on enkoso. Court in some orders about on enkoso. Na ohini enra a video me posti yeno. Meka ohini ne ho asem. Eye so ohini ne no kokko accuse. Dr. Frank Amoako hini say Amoako hini di natem no. Meanwhile na enya Amoako hini. Eye so ohini no. Aha. So ohini na no nko pese yeto abama no for Council of State. Ewa Ashanti region no. Yes. Inti ohini no neba na wo ye MP. Inti utie Okatakyire Afrifa mensa nsem a wo kan. Ohini na nkasa ene neba allegedly no omo akwa print omo ballot papers. Ade a yesi yemo mu nto aba no omo akwa print omo ballot papers a wo mu ebeto aba no. We say NPP o. The lawlessness in NPP because you see Baumia atre say he cannot fight lawlessness. Inti NPP baby ababedu and then won. Ebeye the strongest survival. The ono wa honde no eno be surviving the NPP. Baby NPP ababedu sisiano. Sa nebe. Because how? Say party Pennyfor say my constituency be nto aba. Na court in some order say my constituency be. If what Okatakyire Afrifa is saying is anything to go by. Eba ne saying ena wo hini a wo no ne ba ye MP. I say ye the MP ne ya ye be kwa print ye ballot papers. Ne ya ye the mfidie aba begu ho na abato akoso. What be da? Into Okatakyire Afrifa nsem wo kan say eye so hini ena police wona kwa hye nechi. Na me say me de ye me de say omontoko yi obi eni bebi obeba be blame NDC say aban na hye ase ene na me de wade we nu. To mo a mafia wo mo. It was circumstances leading to the arrest. Upon receiving information that the suspended electoral process was being carried out contrary to the directives of the National Party and subsisting court order, Mr. Okatakyire Afrifa, who has publicly declared his intention to contest the party's parliamentary primaries, proceeded to the election center solely to ascertain for himself first-hand information and to serve notice of the injunction and the National Party's directive on the electoral officials. Regrettably, upon his arrival, he together with some of his sympathizers were subjected to physical maltreatment and attacks by the police officers at the venue on the instruction of Nana Nkansa Boadu and were subsequently arrested and whisked away by the police. The people who had the injunction had the suspension of party elections. The people who had the injunction, had the suspension of party elections were arrested. Inti ono de otini baby no te say about on ekoso ono nso wakwaji injunction order. Inti say about okoso dia or the injunction e kokoma isi na omo hold election wo ho say yesremo mamo ma about on nkoso etiamra. Inti wabodin say sa ohini aneba eye MP for that area no ehye police three ema police for eche no eye ne yakayaka de one ne nkrofo e ba ho ni na ye chi omo a wo mukita injunction order ni na ye yomo yakayaka de. As following his arrest at approximately 7:40 a.m., neither his family, lawyers nor members of his campaign team were informed of his whereabouts for several hours, creating tension and anxiety among his supporters and the general public. Mr. Afrifa was in the company of sympathizers who demonstrated no intention to cause harm and were without any weapons. It is accurate to state that Okatakyire Afrifa owns no vigilante group and has never owned one in times past. Once time the story brewa Abrante be trese omo ye 15 macho men Okatakyire FIFA before mo free Kenya ase. Asemo mo kan say Okatakyire FIFA oni vigilante group bia oni vigilante group bia na say yate sansem na eyentro. We can now confirm that at approximately 5 p.m. today, Mr. Okatakyire Afrifa Mensah was transferred to the Divisional Police Command at Asante Mampong, where he remains in police custody pending further lawful processes. Okatakyire, together with 4 other members of his team, sustained several gunshot injuries and are currently undergoing treatment. Now, our position. We therefore urge all party faithful, supporters and members of the public to remain calm, peaceful and law-abiding, and to refrain from any actions capable of undermining public order or interfering with ongoing legal processes. Mr. Afrifa Mensah's commitment to the New Patriotic Party remains unwavering. His desire has always been to contribute meaningfully to the growth, unity, and prosperity of the party at every level through lawful, democratic, and constitutional means. We remain confident that the truth will prevail and that due process will ultimately vindicate his actions. Further updates will be communicated through his legal representatives and authorized spokespersons as developments unfold. Signed, Communications Directorate, Okatakyire Afrifa. And so this is the letter coming from Okatakyire Afrifa. Seni Americano. At this point, at least, Mahama Aban ebenya na sumu edidi. Because adie we ya eto Okatakyire Afrifa no, ebi mo person mo ya na luki se NDC aban na shetre. But me de se ende Okatakyire Afrifa nkasa aba bebo enkrofo a omo shetre a NPP for mapa. Montre mo ajo comment box ni mo medase. Ghana ni bia wutie me no. Book we asset ba ko a e wo se wo keep ewo fie. To book we ma wo ho. Toma oba. Toma obi biara osombo ewo wabrabo mu. Wadamfo obi a opese odiye wabrabo mu bia no. To sa book we your friend the Ghanaian investor. Na sa book we be show different forms of investment a obetumi aye ewo Ghana ha. Licensed investments. The first one ade bia your friend emergency fund. Book we bet show send you best set up emergency fund. Abrabo aye boy bibia betumi ato. If you have an emergency fund, ebeba na aba be save you. Oka betumi asay wo kwan so. Obetumi ayare, oba betumi ayare, nini na emergency fund no ebe take control of all those situations. Book no besan so atrew ade bia ye fe na endowment fund. A obetumi dia protect wo ho any future. Na sa endowment fund no nyame mpengu ukokonya accident na untumi nye adwuma bioma, it will take care of you for the rest of your life. Book no besan so atrew senya obe set up a personal pension fund. Enkrofo bebre eye adwuma wie ekọ retirement, omukọ retirement we are no mo ho aba betwe omo. O set up a personal pension fund. That will not be your case. Most importantly, book we betwe how to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now Ghana Stock Exchange investment, basically, it means you are buying ownership of Ghanaian companies. Now Ghana Stock Exchange, it is one of the best performing markets in the whole world. A lot of people are making money from the Ghana Stock Exchange, but they don't know how to invest in it. Bukui ebetros adieno. Your investment be why a friend of mutual fund. Bukui betro how to invest in a mutual fund. Now mutual fund, you don't need to be rich to invest in a mutual fund. I remember an example. You find say wa woba fresh. Now what per license mutual fund Ghana has say opesodi usikashim. Say to me invest 500 cedis every single month. A Ghanaian mutual fund moi. By the time I will be 19 years now I done a millionaire. You find say wa for CB we did 10. Opese that chibi odiye. Every month for 500 cedis a mutual fund boom emano. By the time I will bano and I will fast no obedi 29 years no na oye millionaire. Wankasa wutie me we di 40. Now so wosha unye investment bia and no one say obeye mutual fund every month for 500 cedis a shame. By the time we be 59 years no, now we have 1 million Ghana cedis. Into mutual fund no, that is how it works. Small money every single month. By the time embre ebebano nesikano ayekese. Book we better sanya mani na. So open book no ni PDF and I say ni tree video. Free. And I say what's up number na ewo book ni so sisia. Now say we Ghana ni na wa brochure. Now pay hard copy of the book, a very simple, call Amazon. Now search for the Ghanaian investor. Place the order. Baby, I will be able to ship it. Eddie Abreu. Medasi.